Hello everyone. Today we are going to touch on a very important topic, and I'm personally going to give my opinion on the effects of the mobile and technology on children and teenagers. So every parent has this concern and every generation has this concern that the next generation is going wrong. Always. I understand what you're saying. This sudden change, every generation likes to go one step beyond where the previous generation has stepped in on almost everything. To many of us, next is not always next. This concern is always there, but right now, the change that is happening is not the next. It is a serious influence because in last 10 to 15 years, the world's ability to communicate across cultures and borders is so heavy and so unprecedented that nobody has ever been used to this kind of influences before. And this level of influence on our young people, never before possible, and no other generation had ever experienced this kind of onslaught on so many directions, and the volume of influence is too big. So in terms of changes that are happening, it is not next, it is somewhere, and nobody knows where it is because it's too complex and too mixed. When I say information, it's like in 80s and 90s when children were growing up. I believe it was true for your generation also. We never knew what was boredom. There was no such thing. We were so excited even on the smallest things. We were excited about everything that came on our way. Be it playing with mud, be it finding out new trees and fruits, or simply playing with glass pebbles. But if you see today's 10 or 12-year kid, if you tell them what, they will go like, I'm feeling bored. And the reason for this is because they have seen the whole cosmos on their phone screen. They are more than aware of everything. So by the time they are 18, they are already into different relationships. And by the time they are 25, they are thinking like, what's next? And you will see, this is not my wish, but slowly you will see, and you're also seeing it, that is more and more suicides and depression are happening. And you should not be surprised if in next 20 to 30 years, 50% of the population chooses suicide. It's already, we have reached 25%. Today, this day, more people commit suicide in this world than all the wars and murders and accidents that manage to kill. And if this level of information onslaught continues in human mind, there's no coming back from it. I know the nature of mind, absolutely, because I know my mind. I know how it works, what it can handle, what it cannot do. That's the reason I don't have to read people's book or, listen to entire thing. That's because non-verbal communication, which come from the human mind, is the one thing I can read very well. There was a time when you had one or two best friends and you used to think that we will conquer the world together, die together, because you were so passionate about it. But now you have 22,000 Facebook and Instagram friends simultaneously, and it means nothing, you feel nothing. This is because till now you have not been touched by life. You have slowly become a psychological case. You are just full of thoughts and emotions, but you are not touched by life. You think your thoughts and emotions are life? No. Your thoughts and emotions are the drama you are creating in your mind. It is your cinema, and you must be able to end it somewhere. If you do not know how to put the end in this cinema, then it will go on like an endless cinema and you will go crazy. Life has to happen here, and everything else I just told is an accessories to life. Now the frills of life has become larger than life itself, and life is entirely missed. And this way, children and teenagers will never be touched by life because they are overloaded by too much information, too much thoughts, and even emotions are drying up because of too much thought. So I hope I was able to touch some aspect of your perception and gave something to think about. Do share this video with all the parents in your WhatsApp group and wherever possible. Take care, be joyful, and enjoy life. See you soon. Thank you.